Hello everyone, I am Coach Success and I'm your host on this Traders Hunt journey. And if you're new to my channel, please hit the bell button to turn on your notifications so you can get alerts on when I upload new videos. So I also hit the subscribe button, please, so we can grow this channel together. Yes, and back to today's topic. And today's topic is what are the two things you must do when the market is not cooperating? Because I know this season I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of people coming to my DM to say, this is success, what is happening? I've not been able to, I've been incurring so many losses. Some other persons have been saying the market is not just going well at all, the market is just zigzag, zigzag. It's just moving up and down, up and down. So what do you do, right? The truth is, for that you will know or that you are aware that the market is not even cooperating is proof that you actually have a trading plan. It's proof that you actually understand the dynamics of the market, right? So there are people who are still looking for buying opportunities, selling opportunities in this season. Please, and these are the same persons coming to complain to me that I blow this account, I've lost my $200, I've lost my 1K dollars. All right, this is why you need education actually, right? If you're in this category where you actually been trying to look for buying or selling opportunity in the market in this season, entering entering the market at every red candle you see or at every green candle you see, you're trying to enter, buy or sell. Trust me, you need to get educated, right? I'll stress on this later. But then the first thing, if you're a good trader, if you're already a good trader and you're having a situation where the market is not cooperating, right? The first thing, the one single thing I would advise you to do is close your laptop, right, and go attend to some other business. This is the truth from me to you, right? Once you open your PC or your phone and you look at my chart and all that, you discover the market is not cooperating. When I say the market is not cooperating, it means the market is not aligning to your trading plan, to your trading strategy. Because for the market not to cooperate, it means you already have a trading plan on ground. You have a strategy. You are disciplined on. You are disciplined with. I mean, that is a strategy that you've been profitable with over the years, and you've been consistent with this strategy. And at this season where the market is not so necessarily cooperating with this strategy, to be safe and to save your portfolio, to save your account, I will advise you to close your laptop, right? Leave the market for now, right? Leave the market for now and go do something else, right? Go have fun with your family, or go take your family, take a break. Just use this season to go and spend and go just use this season to treat yourself, give yourself a treat, right? You've been working, all right, you've been working all this while, right? This is the market telling you that, man, that guy, go and flex, go and rest, go and take a break, right? This is what the market is saying in this season. Go take a break, go relax, go have fun, right? Go do some other thing with your time, right? That's the number one thing you must do, right? Don't try to force yourself in the market. Don't try to force don't try to force your strategy on the market. It will not end well for you, right? And your account won't find it funny. Trust me, your account will find it funny. So try to forcing your strategy on the market in this season, or because you want to grow your account. Right? I understand this anxiety, especially for those who have small accounts like $100, $50. They are really willing to grow the account and all that. Don't worry. I will create another video hopefully soon. Right? I don't want to say next because I have a calendar I work with. So this way is saying, right? Relax, right? Everything is under control. The market is just trying to is building momentum, right, to shoot, right? This market just taking it that the market has just been ranging, right? The market has just been ranging for now. It's just taking its time to build momentum. Oftentimes after a long move, the market usually consolidates, which is like this period we have consolidation. The market just consolidating, so it can build the momentum it needs to shoot to the next all-time high or to the next trend direction or bias, right? So that's the first thing you do. Please take a break, right? Take a break off the charts for now, right? The second thing I would tell you to do is use this period to re-educate yourself, right? If you're, especially if you're a beginner, right, or you are even a pro, because I don't stop learning, right? Personally, I don't stop learning. I'm always learning from the market, because I believe that no one has a 100% knowledge or understanding of the market opportunity. Even as experts, we keep growing, we keep learning, we keep striving to becoming better by the day. That is the truth, guys. Right? That is the truth. So my best advice for you to do in this season is also take out time to invest in your education, guys. Take out time to invest in education. Take out time to grow your knowledge. Take out time to learn. Right? Take out time to improve on your strategy. Go do a lot of back testing, right? Go back test all your strategy, right? Just spend time, right? Learning, educating yourself, right? Go meet your mentor and have some tete-a-tete with your mentors and all in this season, right? This is a season where you need to, right, build capacity. It's a season where you need to build yourself. You need to build your mind. It's a season where you need to upgrade. If there's need for you to upgrade, right? Upgrade your education, or upgrade your learning, and upgrade all what you've learned. Do that, right? This market is giving it the opportunity, right? This market is giving it the opportunity to do all that, because when the trends and the moves begin, trust me, you won't have the time, you won't have the time for all the back testing and all the learning you would want to do. So this is the market telling you, relax, right? Relax, do a little review, right? Do a little more education on yourself, right? Do a little more upgrade, right? Go do back testing. Go and do the back testings you've been postponing to do on your strategy. The back testing you've been longing to do all this while. So this market is giving you this perfect opportunity to do all that, right? So this is me trying to tell you to calm down, right? The market is just building momentum, so there's no cause for any alarm. There's no cause for alarm. This things happen, right? These events happen when you have long time, where you see the market consolidating or ranging for long. It's normal, right? Especially after a long period of trend, of the market trending, right? After a long move, market will definitely have to take some time, right, to regain its strength, or to build momentum, to shoot us to the sky again. So guys, so I also got value in this session. So I'll be taking you to my charts, right? So I'll be showing you some of the minus opportunities the market is kind of giving us now. So if you're a day trader, especially, right, this is me showing you some of the, giving you some signals, and giving you an opportunity to take, at least to put some dollars in your pocket. So guys, the next video you'll be seeing, you'll be seeing my chart, right? So let's go there. So hello everyone, this is GBP USD, right? And we are looking at it on the weekly time frame, right? And you know what I expect from GBP since last week, right? I've been looking at this pair, and right, you know, it has not really given us what we want to see, right? This is what GBP USD is doing. I still believe, right, this is what the next thing we're going to be doing before we get the collapse we need, right? This is what I'm expecting from GBP USD, right? So at the moment, right, as you can see, we are from the head and shoulder, pattern. We broke through the neckline and came back to retest the neckline here, and we came back down to this significant level, right? As you can see, we went back up again, we traced back up to test the neckline. Now we came back to this level again that we have touched, or we've touched that initially. Now I still believe, right? I still believe that GBUS still would want to test this neckline, right? I'm just so confident. I still believe that it wants to still test the neckline. That is why I did this, right? Like to complete more like an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Man, if this happens, right, actually my expectation would be that this guy would come down to this level, right? That's so as to sustain this trend, right? So as to sustain this downward trend. That is this is actually my opinion, right? This is actually what I think the market wants to do, right? Which I does this a little bit, right? This is actually what I think the market wants to do, right? It's actually what I think the market wants to do, right? So it can you can keep falling down, right? You can have the touch of the trend line where the magic happens and this guy will collapse down. But in another scenario, right? Because in this market, it is good that you're open to all the eventualities, right? You make yourself available for all the eventualities, and if this happens, guys, this is actually an inverse head and shoulders pattern, clearly an inverse head and shoulders. And if this happens, guys, we might be seeing quiet market do this, retesting this, and changing the course of the market entirely, right? I'm going bullish. This is also possible. So personally, at this point, I'm just open to anything that can happen in this market, right? I'm actually open to anything that can happen in this market. So, but then at the moment, what is GBP doing? Because I want to be fast, because there are a lot of peers that people have called my attention to see, Mr. Success, please, I want you to see this and that. So I'll be pretty fast in looking at all the pairs. So at the moment, GBP is just consolidating, as you can see, clearly just consolidating, right? Clearly just consolidating, as you can see, right? So the pair is just consolidating around about this area. So I'm still optimistic, right? I'm still optimistic that we are still gonna break this zone like this, because this is a rising triangle, right? It's just like a rising triangle, clearly rising triangle. So I'm expecting that this will happen and we'll go and touch the neckline, right? I'm expecting that this will happen and we'll touch the neckline. So this is just my verdict on GBUSD. So from now, I'm not holding any position on this. I'm not holding the position on GBP I am not, right? I'm off this market until this happens, right? Until what I've said here happens, then I will possibly go long for a while to this level. Then look for an opportunity to short to bank those big pips on the selling signal. So this is that. So my next pair, right? I will look at my favorite pairs first is JPY, right? I actually had an opportunity on this trade, but I actually didn't take it, right? I actually didn't take it because you can see the market actually did exactly as I wanted it to do. Actually, this was the trade, you can see. So they didn't hit the TP. So this is JPY. So on a longer scale, on a larger scale, what is actually going on with this guy? You can see JPY has been doing something funny, but it had formed a double top on the weekly time frame, right? So what I'm expecting was a clear sell down to this level to give me a. What I was expecting after this was a clear to give me a double bottom. Then maybe we could shoot back up to create maybe another high, right? Or we'll go back low, right, to break this range, this long range, and shot all the way to this, and it is this level, right? But then this guy is just funny. This pair is just really funny. Look at what JPY is doing. It came down for no reason. It just came down to this level for reason I cannot really explain, right? And it's going back up. Looks like it's going back up to test this high. Hopefully, from this high we could see it come down to this level again, or it might break it, right, and give us another higher high. Whatever the market wants to do right now, I'm not interested on this on GBP JPY at the moment, right? So at the moment on the 4-hour time frame, right, for those who are for day traders, day traders, this is for you, right? You can be looking at, we have formed the double top already. So if this closes like this, you can be looking for opportunity to short this trade, guys, right? You can be looking for an opportunity to short this trade up to this level, right? You can look down for opportunity to short this guy up to this level, right, before you can possibly see another bullish move again. So this is me telling you this is me giving you a signal on GBP JPY. So I need to be fast. The next guy I'm looking at is AUD USD, right? AUD USD, AUD USD, AUD USD. What is AUD USD saying? So for me, for AUD USD, right, I won't be saying so much. So I'm just, this is me on the 4-hour time frame, right? Trust me, this guy is actually a selling market, right? This we have touched it first, we touched it the second time, so on the third touch, but I'm expecting a break from here, right? a break from this region, right, and we'll short to this level, right, a break from there, and we'll be looking out to short to this um, level. So this is my verdict on AUD USD. So sorry, I'm a bit fast. I just have to be fast, right? So what I have to say on USD card at the moment is that USD card has broken this long trend line. That's broken it. It's clearly it has broken the trend line, right? We have broken this trend line. Let me see it clearly. So let me see from the daily time frame. Let me see. This trend line transcends to the weekly time frame. Actually, I drew it from the weekly time frame, and right, okay, that is cool. So you can see we have broken it. Right, we have broken it for the first time in a long time, and we are broken, and we are kind of retesting it. So if two things are gonna happen here, possibly gonna happen, because I'm telling you guys the truth. If we have a bullish candle that form, we can have a bullish candle that would take us back into the trend, right, and take us and we keep going high, or which is what I'm actually waiting for, and we have a bearish engulfing candle here, and we can break below this long consolidation. As you can see, the consolidation around this area, so we can break below it, right? If I can break below it, I can look for an opportunity to short up at this level. This is a neat selling opportunity, a neat selling opportunity for you. And this around I think close to 100 pips for you to bank. Okay, not to okay, let's I say close to this about 88 pips. At 88 pips for you to bank, right? Short it needs 88 pips for you to bank. So if this happens, if we can break below, if I can see a bearish engulfing candle and the sellers coming in, it's a sure banker for us to sell, right? So that's my verdict on USD card, Canadian dollar. Right, the next guy I'll be looking at for is AUD So guys, sorry I'm a little fast. I just need to be okay. I'll just keep apologizing, right? Before I go to let me go to AUD right? AUD So what is AUD saying, guys? What is this guy saying? You can see I've been training this guy for quite some time, and this area, this resistance here is a very strong one, and we have been maintaining this trend line. You can see we touched this trend line, came back down, touched for the second time, came back shy of it, and we've been moving way below the trend line, and now currently we have actually gone and tested it again. At this point I was hoping that at least it's an opportunity for us to shut down to this level, but to shut up to this level, but then, right, I need to pay attention to this significant level too, right? This significant level here, right, held us back, right? This significant level here, right, held us back, and you can see it pushed us back up, right? So two things can happen here, right? Two things are going to be we are faced with two possibilities. It is either we get an engulfing pattern, a bullish engulfing pattern to take us back up to this level, or right, or we get this this is a signal. The next the next candle closes bearish, it means we're going to be coming down to this level, possibly breaking it right to this level. So these are the possibilities on AUD JPY. These are the possibilities on AUD JPY. So market is not just giving us so much this period, like I told us, right? We are in a season, right? We are in a different season right now. So this is let's look at New Zealand USD, right? New Zealand USD. What's the market saying? Right? Now this is a rising triangle clearly that we have done on New Zealand USD, as you can see. So on New Zealand USD, I'm expecting that this is going to be happening. I'm waiting for a break, right? I'm actually waiting for a break above this guy, and to look for an opportunity to long this gap to this level, right? I'm looking for an opportunity to long, or if we break below it, right, which is still possible, but I'm thinking we have more potential for a buy, right? If we can break and do this, right, then to be a sweet white to sell, right? To be a sweet white to sell New Zealand USD, guys. So the BS sweet right to sell New Zealand USD. So I'm gonna be watching this guy. So the next guy, I think some persons call my attention to some pairs, right, on New Zealand JPY and USD JP and Euro USD, right. I'll be looking at this guy right about now. Yes, and I think on Euro JPY, somebody called my attention to it within the week. So let me just look at it from which guy do I have? I can have Euro JPY. Let me look at Euro JPY. So this is my verdict on Euro JPY. So at this moment, this is me on 4-hour time frame. Euro JPY is just consolidating, right? You can see it's clearly just consolidating. I need it to break, right? After this long move, right? After this long move, right? When we broke out of this consolidation, this long consolidation, you can see here, right? We have been consolidating around about here for a long time. So when we broke above it, we've been riding bullish for quite a long time, right? I think this that was a major news on Euro. That was on the 3rd of February. That was that should be on, was it on Thursday last week? Can't recall anyways. That's like Thursday last week. That's a major news on Euro, right? That's a major Euro news. I gave us this break. That news was actually what gave us this break. So what about now after this major move? We can say price is consolidating, trying to gather momentum for the next move, right? And considerably, I have a feeling, right, that the next move is going to be bearish, right? I have a feeling something that's going to be breaking below here, right? But anything can happen in this market, right? The market, like I told you guys, market is not my father's farmland. I can just wake up one morning to tell you what the market wants to do. So you don't work in your institution, wait for the market to do what it wants to do, right? Wait for the market to do what it wants to do. So, but then, right, this is me telling you that I feel the market wants to calm down, Euro JPY. So this is my verdict on Euro JPY. So the next guy I'll be looking at for is New Zealand JPY. I've looked at New Zealand JPY. I'm not sure I have. New Zealand JPY. Where is that guy? Okay, look at it here. I don't know if I've looked at it, but then let's look at it. So you can see this is my verdict on this is New Zealand JPY, and you can see that we have a clear rising triangle just like we had on New Zealand USD, right? So you can see I'm expecting a break to the top. But once that break happens, mind you, this is a long overall this trade is bearish overall, right? This market is kind of bearish as you can see. So we are aiming to have the third touch of the trend line, right? So this looks like something like a head and shoulders patterns for us, as you can see on the weekly time frame. Right, from the weekly time frame, you can see something that's like the head. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. So overall, I think this market wants to do this, test the trend line again and give us a go ahead to break, retest the neckline, and before we can get the sweet move down here. So this is what New Zealand JPY is saying, guys. So this is what New Zealand is saying. So we test this trend line, right, and come bang down, break the neckline, we test it again, and get a sweet right down to this level. So overall, we are looking to bank around around 500 pips for us to grab on the New Zealand JPY, right? I usually don't trade this pair actually, but some persons called my attention to it, like they don't understand what is going on with New Zealand JPY. So this is giving you clearly, like, right, this is what this market has in mind, guys. This is what New Zealand JPY wants to do. So overall, I still think, right, we have price wants to go do this for me, right? Wants to break above, right, and give me this and go and test my trend line before coming down to do all the magic I wanted to do, right? So this is my verdict on New Zealand JPY, guys. So the next guy is USD JPY, right? So there's a lot of noise on USD JPY too. So all these guys people are making a lot of noise on what I'm just calling for you guys. So USD USDJPY, trust me guys, this guy, it doesn't look ready. It's just being haphazard. This guy is just haphazard right now. So it's not a pair, because I don't understand the structure of a pair like this guy is looking right now. Although we are seeing something like a double top, right? Which is which naturally implies that price is supposed to at least come down. But this level is looking like more like a signal level. But this might happen before possibly a break down to this level. This is a possibility on this is what I'm projecting on USDJPY, guys. Right, because this level looks like another a significant level that you might just go or break, or might even as well break like this, retest this guy, right, before going for the moon. So this is also a possibility on USDJPY, right? These are all possibilities on USDJPY. So the last pair, somebody called my attention to it this morning. Actually, I've never traded that pair all my life as a trader, right? I've never traded that. That is Euro GBP. I've never traded this pair all my life, right? So I just had to analyze it for the guy, right? So this is it, right? So he was actually selling Euro GBP. So I had to call his attention to it. Actually, it's actually one of my students on the Forex mastery class, right? It was actually looking at to sell Euro GBP. So once it got to this level, I knew that there could be trouble, right? And you can see, if you go to the 1 hour time frame, you will see that this guy is already like a double bottom, right? It's like a double bottom that has been formed. So I remember that I think price still wants to do this before shooting up, but if we break below this line and we test, this guy's gonna be falling. We're gonna be having a sweet white. It's gonna be a sweet white. I might even be tempted to take the trade. Personally, this is me telling you guys. I could be tempted to take on this trade, because I think then this is a major zone chart to watch out for. It's like a major zone to watch out for, right? So I might just take it up to this level, personally, up to this level, right? So this is just around how many pips to bank. It's like 80 pips to bank, which is not bad, right? Which is not bad for business, guys. It's not bad for business. So this is just my verdict on currency pairs. So let's go to the major news, which is BTC. There has been a lot of noise on BTC during the weekend, and actually BTC actually played out to one of my presentation on it over the last video, right? If you have not watched the last video on the Traders Hunt episode 3, go over it and see what I actually said about BTC USDT, right? So guys, this is BTC USDT at the moment, right? This is how it's looking at the moment, right? We had a major break, right? Actually, let me go to this was what I was actually expecting. Let me look at it, right? Now I was actually looking at BTC during the weekend from here, right? During the weekend last week, this was what we were looking at, right? So when we broke through this trend line, so I was expecting that price would actually come short up to this level. That was actually what I was expecting. But for a reason best known to BTC, right? I want to think it's because it took advantage of this double bottom here, right, to shoot up and break the trend, this long trend line, right? This long trend line that it has been respecting for the first time in a long time. BTC broke this trend line and it has broken above the 40k mark, and I've told you guys we might never see BTC as low as 38k or 37k again, right guys? We'll never see BTC so low anymore, as low as 33 or 30 something, right guys? So even if it falls, it's looking like that it might just fall up to this 40k mark and give us the long shots we all wanted to moon, right? All the morning we've been calling and craving for all this while, right? It's gonna be happening in a jiffy, guys. It's gonna be happening. So you can see clearly we have let me use this guy. Let me use USDT. You can see clearly we have formed BTC has formed a more like a double bottom, which is a bullish reversal signal. This means looking at BTC on a weekly time frame, guys. BTC has clearly formed a double bottom, and it has been respecting this double bottom. So right now, this is me telling you that we'll be seeing BTC in the 50s and the 60s very soon. Right, just not so long from now, BTC is going to be going right into the going to the it's going to be moving to the 50s and the 60s, and we might be even be seeing the all-time highs of 70s that we've been expecting BTC to hit since, right? We'll be seeing BTC at that level sooner. So guys, you know how I do it, right? I cannot leave the market right now without giving you guys a signal to look out for. So let's look at Ethereum, right? So what is Ethereum saying? Right? What is Ethereum saying? You can see right about here. There has been a lot of noise. So look at what Ethereum is saying, right? So we have hit this level. So this both let me tell you that if you're trading this guy, this is the next target, this level here. But if you break this level, this is a stage level where we're gonna be hitting. Right? If you break here, this is where we hit before going back up to this to form another high. Right, so this might be giving you guys a clear signal on Ethereum USD. Right, so another guy I want to call your attention to is on Solana. I know this video is already becoming too long. Right, I've actually traded Solana, milked it from here. I'm wondering when it broke above this level, above this range here, above this mini range here, right? I wait for it to as it broke, and I took advantage of this, right, and I reached it up to this level, right, up to this level actually. So actually do this recently. I'm actually shorting the Solana right now, right? So I'm expecting Solana to short up to this level. This is a significant level for me to short, for it to hit. So I'm expecting to still come back up, maybe to break and hit the next zone, which is what I'm targeting, right? So this is how I'm looking at the market right now, guys. This is how I'm looking at the market right now. So now I'm still riding this guy, so I might be close. I still close under my position. I think we should have. I'm not sure, sir, because I don't think I said it to close around this year, around this level. So I think the two position I'm holding on Solana, I want to hit up to this level, right? I want to hit up to this level. So this is my target. Actually, this is actually my target, my take profit level on Solana. So guys, this is my trade call for the week, right? This is my trade call for the currency pairs. A lot of them, they are not just ready yet, right? Currency pairs are not just ready yet, right? They're not just ready to ball, right? So it's okay, right? It's okay. You could try your hands like I'm doing right now in the crypto space, right? You could just go to the crypto space and keep your hands busy, right? If you feel you really want to participate, take advantage, or go into the market by all means, right? Then you can be playing around the crypto space like I'm doing right now. But for the currency pairs, like you have seen me showing you, right? Market has not given me a clear flag to shoot, right? To ball yet. That's not giving me a clear sign to ball yet, right? But on this same Solana, I'm looking at it, right? Because of the tendencies around BTC, we might go high from here. There are possibilities, right? But it's also that you might be forming a head and shoulder, right? And this might give me still give me this, or give me this possibly. So, but then that is just me. This is an exaggeration. But then what I'm sure of is that this price is going to be coming down to this level. This is what I'm sure of, right? This is a very important level. This is a key level. So this is where my target is on Solana USD. So I'll be taking you guys to my screen where you get to see where we get to say some very important things to you, right, guys? So I'll be seeing you guys in my next screen. I'll be seeing you guys in my next. Alright, so everyone, I guess you got so much value from the chat, and you've seen my verdict and analysis for the week, right, on the currency pairs and even on the crypto space. So like you've seen, right, I'm not so I'm not holding any position yet on currency pairs because there's a lot of consolidations happening here and there in almost all the pairs. But then I'm just looking at for some intraday opportunities just to pick one or two things from the market. So that's no bad for business. And also, if you're new to this channel, please feel free to ensure you subscribe to the channel, right, so you can get more amazing videos like this, right? And also, I know there are some of the terms I'm using in this video that are not so clear to you, especially if you're a new trader, right, or you're a struggling trader. I advise you to get you a copy of the Forex Mastery course, right? There I actually broke down, simplified everything happening in the chart, and also we're currently working on the Crypto Mastery course. But currently it's still a work in progress, so I advise you to get you a copy of these courses to keep you on track so you can be consistently profitable trading the financial market. So this is me saying peace, right, for this week, and I'll see you guys on my next week episode of the Trader Songs, where I hope to share. I hope that the market will be better, giving us opportunities to come in and make the hell out of the market. So, like I would always say, please, guys, share the comments, hit the comment section, right? I'll get busy with the comment section, and also subscribe if you're a newbie, and do well to also share the link, right, to the YouTube channel, so more traders can get to see this channel and and also participate English and also participate in the value, right, that you guys are getting it. So guys, I'll be seeing you guys same time, same venue, right, and same channel, right, next week. I'll see you guys. This was saying peace again for the second time, right, and this is the second and the last time. Peace, right, peace.